All right, y'all, we about to get this thing started.
BKS1, BKS1.
Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon. You're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all. What's good, beautiful people? Another edition of The Storm Warning Show. Yes, it's Thursday night. You know we do it right. I'm feeling real good tonight.
Your voice so funny.
Let's get it. You know what was about to go down.
Yes.
I'm here with my partner in crime,
Si,
my
señor.
favorite Puerto Rican. Yes, I love the way she be speaking. We call it what? Hurricane Kiss. Welcome.
Hello, good evening, everybody. And per usual, to my right, the head honcho in charge, El Chocolatito himself.
Storm
DJ
on the
Storm
general.
on the
Peace and blessings, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to people on Facebook and whatever platform you're listening to us on, BKS1 Radio TV. Yeah. If you notice, I'm not going live from the regular page, my regular Facebook page, is because they put me in what?
Facebook jail. I'm always in trouble. Like, why are you always in detention?
They said I was bullying. So, I had a conversation with a Trump supporter.
Lord have mercy.
I said something back. I ain't even say nothing. I just was responding back to what they said. And I got put into Facebook jail.
I'm convinced they sensitive as hell and they just like messing with you.
Listen,
You
man.
just got out, man.
Listen. I'm going to keep saying what I want to say. I'm going to keep being me. I'm going to keep doing what I do. Listen, we got a lot to talk about tonight.
Hi, my babies.
There's a lot that's been going on. Shout out to everybody that's checking in. Listen, share it out right now. Share it out because you see I'm going live from my other FB page. But we're also on BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube.
Yes.
So you see the link in the post. You can click the link in that post and you can be there. You can share it out. Let people know we're here because we got a lot to talk about and we definitely going to want to know your views and opinion. Mm-hmm. Our little fun segment tonight is going to be Truth or Dare. That's going to be the fun segment. But let's get to the other craziness that's been going on. Yes. First of all, definitely I give condolences. I know, let me tell you, I see a lot of people be like, forget thoughts and prayers. What we going to do about this? But you still got to give thoughts and prayers and condolences to the families, man. Mm-hmm. A lot of families right now are suffering with the Buffalo shooting that happened. And then
now the Texas
just
shooting.
Recently the Texas school shooting.
Babies, man.
Tragic babies. With the Buffalo shooting, there was a lot of the elderly and everything. And, it's a lot of craziness going on in the world. So
sorry, every time I see it.
Yeah. It's just craziness that's going on in the world. And then you got politicians that we elect into office that don't want to do a daggone thing about it. Nothing. That this happens over and over again. They can make changes for this. They can make changes for that. They can tell a woman what to do with her body. But still in all, you won't find some laws to control guns and keep assault rifles out of the hands of people that should not have them.
Right.
So this is the country we live in. This is America. This is America.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. I just find it so crazy how, since forever, it's been illegal for women, especially in New York City, to walk around with mace and tasers and, things like that to defend ourselves and protect ourselves. But you make it easy for anybody to walk into, your nearest Walmart and buy an AK-47 or something, you know what I mean? And then just go run rampant.
Right.
It doesn't make any sense to me. It
no,
never has.
It doesn't make no sense. And again, condolences go out to all the families and friends.
And also then to hear that one of the
victims.
teachers that was murdered in the Texas shooting, now her husband just died today from a heart attack.
What?
2 days after the shooting, died of a heart attack. I could only imagine how stressed out he was to hear what was going on, to not be able to help his wife, to find out that she's now dead. Now you die of a heart attack. Like this world is really like up shit's creek right now, and it's sad. Like we need more than prayer. For real.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
For real.
Again, shout out to Denise and shout out to Dave Boykins.
Yes. Shout out to Farrah Roche.
Shout out to Farrah. Farrah, what's good? Shout out to D.
Darius.
Skinner.
Everybody watching. Momo Randall. Godson.
Yes.
Shout out to y'all. Thanks for watching.
You said Darius?
Yeah, my baby daddy. The one I just told you about from Maryland. Our choreographer.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
That had to tell you his grandma. Yeah, I said grandma made some cookies and Norm got mad because I didn't bring them. I forgot.
Oh, let's not talk about it then.
I'm sorry. I got you next time, I promise.
Yeah, let's not talk about it. I ain't getting no cookies.
Sorry.
Wow.
I was rushing.
Wow.
I was rushing. You know it wasn't purpose.
Dios mío.
Shout out to Miss Sandy.
Now let's keep it to I want to keep it a buck on this, right? Because I want to get this conversation out the way. But first and foremost, tonight's show is sponsored by NJ Pack.
Absolutely.
Coming up June 25th. Yes, Miss Patty LaBelle and Will Downing is going down. The legend is going to be in the building with that voice, doing what she does.
Happy birthday to her too. Her birthday just
passed.
passed.
Yes. Happy. Let me clap it up for Patty.
Yes.
All right.
To the queen.
Clap it up for you and your pie, girl.
She's still for you and your pie.
For you and your pie.
She still looks amazing.
Miss Patty.
Sounds amazing.
Yes.
God bless her.
So that's June 25th. That's going down. It's 8 p.m. at NJ Pack. Get your tickets now, people. Get your tickets. Just go to NJ Pack. Get your tickets now. Selling out real fast. So jump on those tickets ASAP. It'll be a good girls trip. It'll be a good couples trip, outing, date night out, whatever. Go out with the ladies, fellas, whatever, and enjoy yourself, man. It's Patty LaBelle and Will Downing. It's going down. It's going down. And 4th of July at Cedarbrook Park. It is going down the 4th of July. The City of Plainfield presents. Yes, and produced by BKS1 Radio. It's going down.
Always fun.
R&B diva Monifa will be in the building, rocking out, doing what she does.
Oh.
We got some awesome bands. We got the Deep Cover Band, and shout out to J. Anthony Brown of the Deep Cover Band, and I hope I'm saying a cover.
Wait,
band.
J. Anthony Brown?
Yes.
That's my fam.
Yes.
Oh, yay! I'm excited to hear that. That's dope.
Yes. They're going to be rocking out doing their R&B thing.
That's family.
And
right
then
there.
we got David Sedina and his orchestra. Oh, awesome Latin band.
Ooh.
Get your salsa on and all of that.
Don't go breaking it.
Yeah, get your salsa on. I forgot I had the picture on Patty because I was so excited about July 4th at Cedarbrook Park. Yeah,
I wish I could see from the waist down though. Oh, okay.
David Sedina. Yes, and his orchestra.
I gotta bring my heels for that.
And finishing the night off is Miss Rochelle Fleming. First choice. You know, let no man put us under.
Yeah.
Dr. Love.
Yes.
Love thing. All of that.
She still got it.
Yes, will be in the building. Yep. First choice. The voice of
That's
First
awesome.
Choice will be in the building doing what she does.
Yeah.
July 4th, Cedarbrook Park. And then right after that, right after she hits that high note, the fireworks.
Dope.
The fireworks
I'm
is
excited.
going down. Of course, you know, I'll be rocking on the ones and twos, doing what I do, getting y'all excited and all of that. But it's going to be an awesome, awesome day. And the parade is before that.
Right.
We'll be at the parade doing what we do. We're rocking the main street on Front Street.
Yes.
So come to the parade. That's going to be at 10 a.m. And then at Cedarbrook Park at 7 p.m. it goes down with an awesome show. Some great bands. Monifa and Rochelle, the voice of First Choice.
That's gonna be dope.
Yes, classics.
I gotta get some sleep the night before.
Classics. So, again, July 4th, Cedarbrook Park is going down. Now, I want to talk about. I need your honest opinion because I heard a lot of this and a lot of that. What is your honest opinion about this Juneteenth ice cream? In Walmart. Because once again, when Walmart came out with it, the Great Value ice cream, the Juneteenth ice cream, people went ballistic. And a lot of people I talked to, it was half and half. A lot of people was like, oh, there they go, exploiting us again, blah, 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 this, that, whatever. Mm-hmm. And then you have people saying, well, I don't see what's wrong with it. It's a holiday now, and blah, 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 and this and that. I mean, what's your honest opinion about it? Do you think a lot of African Americans feel as though they're exploiting Juneteenth?
It's funny how there are a lot of people who don't even agree with it even being a holiday as is.
Right.
But I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like there's just always something. Like, why do they always have to find a way to... It does kind of feel like exploity, you know what I mean? Like you're just like benefiting and trying to get your coin off of us in some way, shape, or form. And it's like, why? Why did we really need you to come out with an ice cream? You know what I mean? Like, you could have done anything else.
Well...
For what? Like, what's the sense?
I'm going to play devil's advocate. Mm-hmm. I want to know who in that corporate office gave them the idea to do this, right?
And the okay, yeah.
Right? Was it a black marketing team? Was it black execs in there that said, you know what? We got Juneteenth holiday now. Let's have a Juneteenth product out.
Right. And what are the when they sell out and the proceeds, is it going towards something that's going to benefit?
Right. Would that have made a difference? Right. Would that have made a difference? Would people be less mad if you found out it was a whole black marketing executive team that made this call, whatever, and that put out this ice cream? Because the flavor, they knew the flavor, red velvet. Red velvet ice cream.
Damn.
They knew our flavor.
You know what?
And then I'm like, all right, so if we're going to put that energy into that, go ahead, you reading the comment?
Farrah said, F that ice cream. I want to check reparations.
Yeah, but that ain't got nothing to do with Walmart, though. That don't have nothing to do with Walmart. See, here's my thing. If we're going to put that energy into anytime something black comes out or something that relates to African Americans or whatever like that, all right, so for years and years, and I'm going to take it back to this. I just want y'all to think. Again, I'm playing devil's advocate. Think about the Barbie doll. Mm-hmm. So when the Barbie doll first came out, it was a white Barbie doll. Blonde hair, this, that, kitten was white, the whole nine. And then little black girls was playing with white Barbie dolls.
And it took years for
and
them
then
to make
somebody said, why ain't there a black Barbie doll? Why ain't there a Barbie doll that looks like us? Mm-hmm. So then they came out with one. Right?
Yeah.
Then they came out with one. And we bought it.
Same as Disney princesses. They were all white up until Princess Tiana came out.
Right. And then we bought it.
Mm-hmm.
So is the black Barbie doll, is that exploiting us again? But we asked for it.
Right. But I don't think anybody necessarily asked for ice cream.
No, nobody asked for ice cream. But you have to expect that because it's a holiday now, there's going to be products, right?
Right.
So just like 4th of July, there was a great value 4th of July ice cream, the red, white, and blue ice cream. Mm-hmm. They had the sorbet or whatever, sherbet, whatever, and they had the red, white, and blue, and it was for 4th of July, right? People bought it. People bought it. And let's be honest. That's what I'm saying. Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
We've been celebrating 4th of July for years.
Since forever.
Like it's our holiday.
Yeah, but honestly, I feel like for as long as I can remember celebrating 4th of July, like as a kid, it's different when we're kids. You know what I mean? Like when you get older, you realize the lack of patriotism and the lack of empathy and compassion against minorities, more so, if I can say that. So a lot of people stop actually even celebrating 4th of July. To most people, 4th of July is just to go out there and blow up some fireworks, make noise all night, drink beer, drink some liquor, have a good time, have some food.
But we still celebrate it.
Right. But I feel like people, they celebrate in their own way and they try to disconnect from what the actual celebration is supposed to be.
And we do that with every holiday.
Of course we do.
We do it with Christmas because then you got a group of us that say Christmas is not really on December 25th. Mm-hmm. Christmas is really in March. Listen, the birth of Jesus was this, that, whatever. Right? We don't know.
But
None of us would never
even
know.
with Easter. It ain't about Easter bunnies and Easter eggs. It's
Same
the resurrection of Christ.
Why are we celebrating a day where they slaughtered all the Indians and whatever?
Right.
But
So you
here's
might as
the
well
thing.
cancel all the holidays. If that's the case.
Like anything else negative, right? What do we
Mm-hmm.
do? Thanksgiving to us now is a day we what? Get with family,
Right.
cook food, eat, drink, laugh, have fun. It's a family day.
Right.
All these holidays, right? They call them pagan holidays, whatever the case may be. Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, whatever the case may be. It's a day we get together with family and we have fun and we rejoice and everything. So that's what we see it as. Juneteenth now is becoming that. The day there's Juneteenth celebrations all over.
Right.
So now Walmart also makes Juneteenth party plates. So we know like anything else we do when we doing a 4th of July party or a football cookout or whatever. And they got the football plates. And they got Christmas plates. They got this. So now they got Juneteenth is a holiday. So now they got Juneteenth plates.
Right.
Whatever the case may be. It's like to me, you know, we got to get to a point to where it's like, what is okay, what's not okay?
Right.
You know, or do we want them to totally leave Juneteenth alone, period, or whatever the case may be? Because it's at a point where you know, the others that are actually trying to do the right thing, they don't know what to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, again, I'm playing devil's advocate. Call in if you got commentary on it, 646-233-1302. And for you bilinguals,
646-233-1302.
you was not going to trip me up today.
I wasn't.
You got to excuse me, man. Allergies, I was doing grass and all of that. That's why I'm sounding
you were
crazy.
nasally today.
Yeah, I'm
He was like,
sounding
I'm
crazy.
excited. We're going to have a great show tonight. It's the Beacon Storm Warning.
I was like, okay, Sneezy.
Allergies, man. Allergies.
All right, Sneezy.
Pollen, man. Pollen. Shout out to D. Skinner. Let's read his comment. D. Skinner
Oh,
said,
Allie said Norm and blew you kisses.
What's
and
up,
hugs
Ab?
and
What's
stuff.
up, Abby?
You said Abby.
Oh, that's
Allie.
Allie?
Yes.
Oh, I know an Abby and an Allie.
I know.
What's up, Allie? What's good?
So Derek Skinner said, it's sad. I have to ask my 10-year-old son, what will he do when there's an active shooter in his school? That's extremely sad. It's scary. I was just saying that the other day, Derek. I was just saying, like, just being so afraid. Like, I look at my grandson, 13 years old, 14, autistic, nonverbal, but bright. He's so smart, affectionate, and just telling my daughter and just telling family and friends like how much I fear for his life. You know, like we know we want to wake up every day, we want to protect our children.
Right.
But like I look at my grandson and I fear for his life. You know what I mean? As a young black young man that has to grow up in this world. Now I got my granddaughter coming. It's like this is not the life that we came up in. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, there was stuff happening when we were younger, murders and shootings and things of that nature, but it wasn't like this.
Right.
I don't remember being a kid and seeing all this hate and this evil. Like, it's really, really scary.
It's crazy.
It makes you want to just go in a hole somewhere and teach your, homeschool your kids. But then it's like, what are you going to gain from that, you know?
They're shooting up churches.
Oh, my God.
They're shooting up grocery stores, and they're shooting up schools. And it's like, what do you do? So now at churches, do you let a certain amount of people? Do you have security guards now in front at the churches?
Yeah.
Armed security guards at that? Do you lock the doors after
feel
a
like they
certain,
should,
certain amount? You know what I'm saying? Whereas you got to be buzzed in.
Well, and search people. I mean, the other day, Kev Lawrence, shout out to Kev, posted that there was a white man in Coney Island walking around, and he was passing churches, and he stopped in front of a church and asked a gentleman that was in front, who happened to be black. He said, "Oh, is this a black church or a white church?" And apparently that the guy, he was about that life. Like, I guess he gave him a face like, "Why you asking?" and kind of pressed him.
Right.
So he walked away, but he had 2 firearms on him. So my thing is like, you were getting ready to go into this church, and like it looked like he was scouting the area, trying to go in and spray. For like what?
And you
mental illness is at an all-time high lately, and it's scary.
Is it some of it's mental illness? Some of
it is just hate. Yeah,
evil, racism. It's a mixture. You know what I'm saying?
crazy.
With the kids,
Either-
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know if it was racism with the kids. That.
Oh,
might
you didn't
have
hear
been
the story? No,
What?
that they apparently the story came out because there's always a backstory.
Because he is Spanish.
No, the backstory apparently was that the kid was being bullied. He didn't have money for clothes, and people used to tease him. Blah blah blah. Say who's there?
Right.
I'm at a point where I'm like, we have to come to a point where people stop. It's almost like when people get murdered, right? Even like with Trayvon Martin, all these young kids that got murdered back, in the past like few
Right.
years, they always try to go back and look at the Facebook pages to say,
Right,
he had a picture up sticking his middle finger up, or he was saying shit and he said
Right,
F and this and that.
right.
At the end of the day, his language what he does with his friends, whatever, does not excuse someone being killed. This kid apparently was being bullied. So because you're bullied and you don't have no clothes, that makes you say, I'm going to just go out and kill a bunch of babies? You get what I'm saying? Why is the fact that it's so easy? It was so easy for this 18-year-old kid to go out and get what he needed to go and murder a bunch of innocent kids who had absolutely nothing to do with the reason why he was pissed off. He didn't have no clothes. He was bullied.
He bought armor. You know
that's
how
what
much
I'm
that armor costs? You know how much the assault rifle costs?
But then you think about just like I think about me, for instance.
That's no excuse.
Coming up in school, people used to tease me. They used to go pizza, tease me about my name. And people used to say stuff about me, my hair, this, that, and the third. They ain't really say too much about my clothes because even though I was a tomboy and I always put my sister's big ass clothes on, whatever, I was still fly. Don't play with me. But the thing is, I didn't care about that. So even if they did talk about me or they said certain things, whatever the case is, as long as they didn't talk about my mother, I was fine. But it didn't make me angry and say, oh, now because so-and-so was bullying me, I'm going to go over there and stab. You know what I'm saying?
And it all depends on how you handle it. I was bullied too, man. I was bullied too.
I'm pretty sure all of us were.
When I was a kid, whatever. But to me, that was grooming. It was preparing me for adulthood.
Yeah.
Because now I don't give a.
But it's not gonna make you go out and stab somebody.
Not at all.
But that's what I'm saying.
Not at all.
The mental health of some of these kids and even adults now is super scary. Super, super scary. There's a lady on the train the other day, yesterday as a matter of fact, that they got on video. I don't know if you saw it. You know how the crazies get on the train and she's just yelling and screaming, so everybody just starts getting up, moving from her. There's one white girl tried to get up and she grabbed her by the hair. She said, "Don't move." And she's talking to her, like cursing her. The girl looked like so frightened. And then she said, "Get up," and walked over to the train. And then she finally let her go without touching her. But it's the fact that everybody just stood there and watched it happen.
Shout out to Vereen. Vereen said gun laws must be changed and guns in the wrong hands too young. 18 years old is too young. James Robin says sounds like a military mission to me.
Right.
Facts. And that's how, listen, when I see half of these active shooters or whatever, they're shooting up these schools and these places, whatever, they come in their military style. But I guarantee you, if you check into the history of these young boys, and most of them are young white males, this one happened to be Latino, but most of them are gamers, right? Heavy gamers.
And you see what these games are
right?
nowadays.
And all the games is military style
Call
and
of Duty,
shooting,
GTA.
whatever. So if you're a gamer and you're involved into these gaming sites or whatever like that, and then you're also in these radical groups, saying, "Oh, I hate all black people. Oh, I hate Spanish people. I hate Latino people. I hate Jews. I hate this, whatever like that." That mixture.
It's bad. Yeah.
It's toxic.
Even my daughter, she's on the game, and I've heard people curse her out and say, "Oh, I'll find you and kill you." And I'm like, "Yo, get off that game." I hate when she's on that game. But it's like, what do we do? You know, because they're still young, they're still kids, they're growing up. Even a lot of adults like it. But, you know, someone who's logical and rational playing a game just to play a game, you can never compete with somebody on the other end of that screen who got mental shit going on with them. You know what I mean? Farrah even said it's mental illness when it's white people that are doing wild acts. I got bullied all through grade school, but I'm sorry, until I hit high school, but I never wanted to harm anybody.
Nah, never.
It just
made me want to outshine somebody.
Absolutely.
Somebody bullying me, whatever like that. Oh, you know. Put it this way, I learned how to DJ because somebody told me I couldn't do it. I learned how to make beats and produce because somebody told me I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the time when we started BKS, somebody was like, "Oh, an online radio station, that would never work."
Did anybody ever tell you couldn't do the Running Man in slippery shoes? Because you did that shit.
And I did it.
You did it.
I did it. So it all depends on how you process things.
But it also depends on how you were raised, too. It depends on the families, too, the family structure.
I have no problem, saying, like my son deals with a mental illness. He has a mental illness, whatever. So, and hopefully he's getting all the help he
definitely praying
he
for
needs, because it's hard. Because as an adult parent, there's really not much you can do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When they're in their 30s or whatever like that, because they make their own health decisions and their own mental health decisions. You know what I'm saying? So it's really hard to kind of take control of them situations. But, it's like, and I pray for the help. But the great thing is he's not violent.
Absolutely.
He's not violent.
Right. But again, it also helps with the family structure. Like you guys love, you love on him despite what's going on. You guys have been loving on him and also are making sure that he's getting the help. You know what I mean? So I think if he didn't have you guys to lean on, even when he didn't want it, you know what I'm saying? I think it would be a crazy or different situation. Like if you guys weren't there to make sure, okay, he's getting the help and he was just by himself.
Right.
You never know how bad it could get. You know what I'm saying? But that's why it's the phrase rings very true when they say everything starts within the home.
Yeah.
Everything starts within the home.
It does, but you know what?
To a certain extent, yeah, you can't blame the parents for everything.
Be the greatest parent in
right.
the world, man.
And your kids can still choose their own path.
Your kid becomes the bad seed.
Yeah, that's true.
You know? It's like you don't know because you don't know everything your child is involved in. You don't know every little thing.
Right.
You know, you're not around them 24/7.
Oh, trust me, I know.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't know.
Right.
It's like you don't know. All you can do is pray and hope and whatever. You know, but my thing is our government, man. It's like our government is that evil to where they can put a stop to anything else they want to put a stop to.
Right.
Right? Anything this government ever wanted to put a stop to, they can do. Right? So my thing is, it's almost like they want these assault weapons out in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like they want this type of thing. They want the chaos. They want this collateral damage because it's collateral damage to them because they got an agenda. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad, man. It's a sad thing. Shout out to Vereen.
Vereen, yeah, exactly, Vereen.
Yeah, who have
been bullied. It's a new day. Can't handle rejection. Yeah,
can't handle rejection.
That's true.
Yeah, and that's with anything. Think about it. A girl that they really don't like them.
Yeah,
they can't handle the rejection.
And go on
and they go on and black out.
We've seen it.
But what do we do? It's like, what do we do now? Because this is becoming a norm. It's becoming a regular thing now. A lot of people getting desensitized to it. Every time we wake up on the television, mass shooting here, mass shooting here, mass shooting here. It's like, come on.
Yeah. Scary.
It's crazy. It's
crazy.
Man,
I literally gave, it was a fake number. But I remember years ago, this guy approached me in the street or whatever. Clean, handsome guy, whatever. But you could tell something was wrong with him. You could tell he was a little, right? And he was like, oh, can you stop and talk, whatever. It was just the vibe that I got from him. I'm like, oh, I'm in a rush. He was like, oh, so you can't stop it. Just the look that he gave me, I'm like, something was like, just talk to this man for like 2 seconds. And he was like, can I get your number? He was just very aggressive in his way. I gave him a fake number, but the fact that I gave it to him, I feel like if I didn't, who knows? You know what I mean? Like, he looked a little bugged out. Like, if I would have been like, oh, no, I don't have time, who say he wouldn't have followed me?
Right.
You can tell. People wear it on them. You know what I mean? Like, people wear that crazy on them, and it ain't hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just got to play nice and really read the room. People don't know how to read the room.
Yo, real quick. Rest in peace.
Yes, man.
To actor Ray Liotta, man.
That was one of my favorite guys.
Yes, dead at 67. Again, a case of
sleep, right?
Went to sleep, didn't wake up, died in his sleep.
Jesus Christ.
And he was working on a movie. He was in DR, Dominican Republic, and he was working on a movie. And he was with his fiance, and never woke up.
I just hope we don't hear anything like drug. I mean, regardless, that's 67 is way too young.
Yeah, he had some flicks, man. What was your favorite?
My favorite? Goodfellas.
He was in Casino too.
He was in Casino too. Anything with him and Joe Pesci, but Goodfellas was my joint.
Yeah, he was in.
I met him one time downtown at the Jacob Javits Center. He was super cool.
He was in one of the Silence of the Lambs too, wasn't he?
Was he?
Yeah, wasn't
yes.
Didn't like part of his head got cut off?
I believe so. Yeah, it was him. Right? He got scalped or something.
Yeah, he got scalped.
That was Ray. I gotta go back and watch it again. He was in a lot of movies though.
How about some fava beans and a nice Chianti?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to say it.
Chianti. Fava beans.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Goodfellas and Casino, but Goodfellas was like my top favorite.
Yeah.
That's sad, man.
Yeah, he was definitely good.
Jeez.
Good actor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good actor, man. Rest in peace, man. Yeah. Definitely condolences and prayers to the family. Now listen, lots going on.
Mm-hmm.
We got some relationship things that also y'all can call in too, man. 646-233-1302. Yeah, call in. I'd like to hear your commentary on some things. But we gonna go into our relationship spiel.
Mm.
All right. A lot of people want to get married, right? A lot of people want to get married.
Yes.
But they have no clue what it takes to stay married. right? A lot of people, they glamorize, the wedding and want the wedding more than they want the marriage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I see people put thousands, $50,000, $100,000 into a wedding
And be divorced in 2 months.
or 2 months, 2 years.
Yeah.
And because they really don't, really sit back and think what it takes to be a wife or husband or whatever.
But I also think that people just have overall just a very warped perception of what marriage really is. You know what I mean? Like when you're together and you're dating and you're going through all the dating process, even when you get engaged, everything feels, all the bliss and you're having so much fun. You're traveling, things are spicy, everything's nice. But I feel like people get married and it's like all of a sudden all that just shuts down.
Right.
Everybody gets too serious. It's like, it's not that much of a job. You were doing the same thing before just without a paper.
Right.
Again, a very warped perception of what it is to expect from marriage.
Yeah, and I look at people today. People have no staying power. They have no endurance
At all.
They take it as a game, and especially when you look at like Hollywood couples and everything.
Please.
You look at somebody like Kim and Kanye or whatever, and these marriages we hear like, oh, after such years they no longer married, and like Megan Good and her husband married for 10 years, right? But it's like
8, 9, yeah.
Yeah, that's like what happened. I'm gonna run this clip real quick. And let's talk about this clip. But listen to what she's saying.
Disease out of our marriage. I don't know about you, but I didn't get married just because he was fine. I got married because we make hell nervous. I got married because I got a vision for what we could do in the earth. I got married because I believe me and him are unstoppable. So you need a rider. Let me get gangster with it for a minute. You need to marry a rider. You need to marry somebody who will go down into hell with you and take back everything the devil stole from you. I got a vision for my marriage. I got a generational curse to break. I got a statistics to prove wrong. I'm not doing what's always been done. There's a vision for my marriage.
Go ahead, Lalisha. Go ahead.
No, you didn't.
Looking like Lala.
He said Lala.
But you hear what she was saying?
Yeah.
You need a rider.
That was real.
You need a rider. Somebody that would go down to the pits of hell with you and back.
Absolutely.
And it's like, it's just, to me, it's not no picnic. It's
not.
party. You know what I'm saying?
Teamwork, though.
Yeah,
you
it's
gotta
work. It's mad teamwork, man.
And it doesn't have to be so programmed and feel so like a routine in a way. You know what I mean? When you I think when people create these routines, that's when things get boring. That's when you lose the sense of everything that she was talking about.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the teamwork. Like this is a partnership.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When it comes to raising the kids, paying the bills, keeping a happy home. But then you have all these phrases like, oh, happy wife, happy life. No. How about happy both of us?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
There's too much, and this I've always said this to you. There's too much attention always being put on only one half of a partnership.
I'll clap it up for that.
You know what I'm saying? I've never, ever. And I think that's a huge reason as to why I am the way that I am. Where I'm just like always so like, what can I do for you? Whatever. Especially when I'm in love with somebody.
Right.
Because I just feel like when it comes to relationships, period, that men are kind of like pushed to the side. Like, okay, it's not really about y'all. It's about the woman. Like, as long as the woman is happy, then the whole situation is fine. No. Because then you still got one half of the situation who's bored as hell, mad as hell, unhappy because he's being ignored.
Right.
So there has to be a partnership. There has to be some type of situation where you sit down and talk about how we gonna do this, how we gonna make this right. You know what I mean? And I think that's a huge problem in society, in the world. I mean, for years and years and years, as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
That people forget. Like, there's two people in a relationship.
Absolutely.
Straight up.
And there needs to be joint discussions with everything. I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
From something as simple as trips and vacations to what we buying for the house, what we gonna fix up, to oh, I got this new career idea or whatever. Like let's sit down, let's have a conversation
Right.
together. And I get it. Yeah, we all got our own identity. I get all of that.
Yeah, but what you do affects your person.
Yes, absolutely.
At the end
Absolutely.
of the day, so-
Marriage is teamwork, man.
Right.
You know, and no, it's not going to be easy all the time. Relationships is not going to be easy all the time. You know, I have people come to me all the time that are thinking about getting married, right? Oh, no, I'm not thinking about getting married, blah, 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 blah. And then you got one group of people like, don't do it. Don't do it. and then you got somebody like me.
You was gonna make that face.
Yeah, because that's what they don't do it. And then you got somebody like me that will tell this young couple, like, yo, do that.
Yeah.
Make the best of it. You know, and stick it out. You know? It's
gotta know who you
It's going to be
marrying,
some
man.
highs, some great highs. There's going to be some lows.
Yeah.
Got to learn how to stick it out.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Farrah said, I'm tired. What she said? I'm tired of riding and dying. She a mess.
Farrah says she tired of riding.
She tired of riding and dying.
Because you know what?
And Nina said, agree to disagree.
Yeah. Well,
Because you're not gonna see eye to eye with your person at all
you're
times.
not.
We know that.
It's not. You're not going to see eye to eye. But you always got to have that one common thing. If you get married, and again, I tell people all the time, your foundation needs to be the friendship.
Absolutely.
Because when all the other stuff fades, the sex, the this, the love, whatever, when all that fades, your friendship should be keep it together.
But that's
Your
even
friendship should
that's
be the
even
glue.
before marriage. I always say, if you don't care about the friendship, you don't care about nothing.
Yes.
If you can look at a person and say, I'm gonna just do whatever, say whatever, treat you however, and not care about how it affects you,
Right.
that means you didn't care about me as a friend.
Facts.
About how we even got here in the first place. So why should we even get to the marriage part? Is my thing. You're supposed to know who you're marrying.
Do you think you're ready for marriage?
Do I think I'm ready for marriage? That's a great question.
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Hell no.
See, Norm's always talking about please don't spill no drinks by my stuff, and then you're going to almost make me spit my drink out. I will say this. I will say this. I have been down many roads. I have experienced many things in life. I have experienced a lot more than people may know, care to know, whatever it is. I feel like I'm more ready right now to be in a situation like that only because of the fact that I've learned a lot about myself, and I've learned a lot about myself about what to do and not to do in relationships, and I'm still learning. You know what I mean? I feel like everybody that we meet along our path in life is a lesson. That's why I try, no matter how hurt and broken somebody may make me feel or what I've been through, whatever the case is, I try not to always sit there and say, well, I regret or I hate this person or this, whatever, because it was a learning experience for me.
Right.
This person taught me a lot, whether it was good or bad. But I feel like now I'm on a better path as far as understanding what my position would be in a marriage if the situation, you know what I'm saying? If the opportunity came about. And I'm still open to learning more. I'm still open to being taught. And because I feel like, you know, your person is supposed to teach you things that you haven't experienced before and vice versa. Maybe he doesn't know something that I might be able to teach him.
Right.
You know, but like I said, if it happens, it happens. I'm completely open to it. And I pray to God that we all find that type of happiness. Shit, I know I want it.
Ghost BKS once said, like everything else in life, people want the glitz, glamour, and happy perception of being married.
Yep.
Rich and famous or whatever.
Yeah.
They don't want the work, sacrifice needed to keep those things and make them last. Yeah, it's like, listen, man, stop looking for these microwave relationships.
Right.
You know, if you're looking for a microwave marriage or whatever, you know, we're going to do everything. The wedding, we're doing this for the wedding. You put more work into the wedding than you did the marriage.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of people's problems. You got comments to read? Go ahead.
Farrah crazy ass. She said, it's just going to be me and my kids and my cat, cuz. And then DJ Daz, hey Daz, said she's an incredible friend, confidant, prayer partner, and awesome woman. That's dope. And he's married. That's our boy DJ Daz one. Dennis said, yo, why he do that to you? Because it's Norm. Oh, that's my niece. I'm so blind. I don't have my glasses on. Titi, you ready for marriage? Girl, I'll talk to you later. She said, you have to know your spouse as a friend. If you can't, then that commitment won't last. It's true.
Right.
And this coming from a young girl, right? I could say it, who's living with her boyfriend now. You see yourself being married? You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like even with those types of steps, you know what I'm saying? Even the moving in process, they got to be like, you got to know the person. You going to move in and then find funky drawers everywhere, be mad as hell.
The best marriages are when you learn to love yourself fully first.
Absolutely.
When you learn to love yourself first, like before I got married, I made sure I love myself, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, and you got to know what you deserve, you know what I'm saying? And that you love yourself, you respect yourself and all of that. Because it's true when they say it's hard to love somebody else if you don't love yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. Because if you don't love yourself, that means you hurt.
Yeah.
And you know what they say about hurt people?
Hurt people hurt people.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you don't want to go into a situation like that. You want to make sure you clean your whole slate.
And they also say treat your partner how you want to be treated. So if you want to be treated with respect, you want to be treated with loyalty and honesty and all these great things, you have to be willing to also give that. You can't just be on the receiving end of everything. That's the problem. People are too fucking selfish.
Yeah, and you got to be honest with yourself to ask yourself, am I really ready for marriage? Mm-hmm. Or am I really ready for a committed relationship?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, ask yourself, are you ready?
Yeah, my honest answer is I want to be.
You want to be?
I want to be.
So right now, you wouldn't marry yourself?
Right, would I marry myself?
Would you marry yourself?
Oh, absolutely.
Right now?
Hell yeah.
Or you need some time?
I don't need no damn time. I would absolutely marry myself 10,000 times over because, again, I've grown and I've learned. I'm a way different person than I was 5-10 years ago. You know what I mean? But then again, I've always been the nurturing kind. I've always been not about, you know what I'm saying? I've been a selfless person. I've never been about myself. I never cared about what I need first. I've always cared about everybody else before me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm an awesome friend. I'm loyal. I'm compassionate. I'm empathetic. You know, all these things that I want for myself, I always want for the other person that I'm with, especially if they deserve it. You know what I mean? A good man is not hard to find. You just gotta pick your people a little bit more wisely. People just pick whatever.
Clap it up for that.
But again, I want to be 100,000% ready for a commitment like that because I don't want to let my person down. That's my thing. I want him to feel like I made the right choice. You're offering me a toasty?
You deserve a Cheez-It.
Deserve a Cheez-It?
Yeah.
Thank you.
For that answer,
I'll take the whole box. I'm just kidding.
You deserve a Cheez-It.
You are stupid.
Just one.
But yeah. Whatever, I got two. Sucker. But yeah.
You get a Cheez-It for that.
I absolutely want to marry my best friend and just be happy and all that good stuff.
All right. Now, we're going to listen to Mr. Jakes. Now, there. Come on there, kiss.
Let me drink my shower stop.
There's someone out there for you. All right.
Yo, that's the way you get on my nerves. You're so stupid.
All right.
Oh my
so let's listen to TD Jakes. He's talking about this is why men don't talk and open up to women. Before I even play that, why do you think men don't open up and talk to women?
Because women can be very selfish, and women listen to
allergies.
Sometimes some women let a man speak because they want to just listen to reply. They don't want to listen to understand what the man is going through. And I feel like a lot of women, not all of you, so don't start emailing me with the bullshit. But a lot of women, again, because we've been what's the word? Why do I always have brain farts? We've been designed and we've been conformed to think that it's all about us all the time.
Yeah, I don't.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Oh, that sometimes we only see things from our own perspective, and that's not cool. So I feel like a lot of times men speak, and then women will listen, and then just hold information to wait to throw whatever you're going through in your face, especially your traumas and things that you've been through.
All right, let's see what
there's no trust value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what Mr. Jakes got to say. Where you at, Mr. Jakes? All right, here we go.
About his heart trusting her because we're talking about his body trusting her. It's talking about his heart trusting her because we are about our hearts the way you are about your bodies. I want to know, are you safe to love? I want to know, can I trust you with love? I want to know, if I tell you my secrets, will you respect me in the morning? Am I the only man in here? are my brothers at? I want to know, if I tell you what it was really like to grow up in my house, will you not act funny when we go to the family reunion? Or will you sit up there with your lips all swole up and create a problem for me because you can't control your emotions? And I want to know that if I tell you what really happened in the house, will you in a fit of anger turn on me and use what I told you in a moment of weakness against me? Because if you do that, you're telling me that I cannot trust you. And you teach me to shut up. Every time you betray my trust, you seal in me another layer of silence. And when I scream, I die screaming, and you can't hear me, and you never know why I died, because you taught me not to talk to you when you use my talk against me. Emotions. You say we have no emotions, you haven't got a clue. We got emotions you never even saw.
Come on.
We got screams you haven't heard.
What?
We got poetry that's never been written.
Well,
we've got love shut up in our hearts and in our minds and in our guts, our bowels, our loins, that never reaches you. Because you cannot hear the language we speak.
He said,
"Yo,
women, you don't realize that every time you betray our trust, you seal another layer of silence inside us."
Hell yeah.
You hear that?
Yep.
Every time you betray our trust, you seal another layer of silence inside us.
Was I right or was I right?
Hey, spot on.
Yep.
Spot on.
That was deep. I mean, my chest hurt. That was deep.
Why men don't talk and open up to women.
It's not that some women can't hear. They just choose not to. They hear what they want to hear. And it goes both ways. But we're not talking about both. I'm just saying in most situations, that's the problem.
One time I opened up to this one female I was dating. This is one of the reasons why we're not together. Main reason why we're not together. And I opened up and I shared something with her about something me and my son was dealing with and going through. And that I never shared with anybody before. Once we got in an argument, she threw that up in my face. And the worst thing you can do with me, anybody knows me, which is the reason why I don't put all my business about my son out on social media and all this, whatever like that. I don't care what I'm going through, what we dealing with. Don't you ever speak against my son or our situation.
Yeah.
Because it's not your business.
But I trusted you with it.
I trusted you enough,
right,
to bring you into that. And we was done after that. We was done. So what TD Jake said, he was spot on.
Yeah.
You know, you got to realize when you betray somebody's trust like that, that's a deeper hurt than you smacking them in the face.
Let me tell you something.
Than you cutting them with a knife. It hurts deeper.
I said that to you last week, did I not? When I said that the biggest hurt for me, in situations that I've been in, was the fact that somebody broke me, or I felt broken. That somebody broke me down when I felt that I was safe with that person.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's a shitty feeling to feel safe with somebody to a point where you open up and you're vulnerable about everything. You entrust this person about, like you said, family secrets, or you just vent and say things, whatever, and you try to look for that person for sound advice and whatever, and you accept the same thing from that person, and you feel like you can hold that to a high regard. You know what I mean? Like you have this reverence for this person that's so deep and so high that you're not trying to put that on somebody like that. But when you have somebody that you literally can say, like, yo, I feel safe with you, and you still go out and do that type of nonsense, like throwing shit in my face and bringing up stuff, or trying to make, or like, oh, well, that's why this and that and the third is happening, just because we can't see eye to eye. that's when I wash my hands of you.
Yeah.
Even if it takes years. In some situations, we go back and forth sometimes, but.
And you know what?
Yo.
I've been an ear to a lot of people, right? And to the point to where, people will tell me things, whatever, because usually I'm like a safe. Most time, 9 times out of 10, I'm basically a safe. So it stays here, whatever. And I've heard some things that people said about people they actually around all the time. And I'm like, damn, if you really feel that way about them, why are you even around them?
Right.
Like, why do you go out with them? Why do you do this with them? Why do you, work with them? Why do you do, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, why are you around them?
Right.
Because you just said some horrible things about this person. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's crazy. Ghost said, as men, we weren't always taught to open up and discuss our feelings. That shows vulnerability, weakness. So if we go through some shit, we normally just suck it up and deal with it. Facts. And then Ghost also said, true, if that trust is betrayed, it's never gotten back, no matter what.
Yeah.
Facts. Let me clap that up.
Absolutely. I have it on the comment. She said we have to let men lead. Let me get a little closer because I got my specs on. We have to let men lead. Doesn't matter how strong women are. We can't feminize men because that's why we lose them. What causes a lot of women to date is this the same sex.
Yeah.
They got a point there. Farrah said, or repeating the trauma.
What's caused a lot of men to date the same sex? Women.
Like women, like that. Basically, she's saying like that women tend to date women because they can't. I always say you shouldn't emasculate a man.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying? Like they expect certain things from a man that.
I'm agree to disagree with that only because when I have spoken to same sex couples, right? And even like when I had Monifa and Therese on the show one time, whatever, and they was dropping just some jewels about their relationship and the whole nine, whatever. What I've noticed when I talk to a lot of same sex couples, they say it's the same. They go through the same issues.
Yeah.
It's the same issues. I don't know why people think it's so different that when two women get together or when two men get together or whatever the case may be.
Ain't no difference.
You go through the same types of issues, betrayal issues, all types of issues, cheating, this, that, whatever the case. Same old, emotional, cheating, all types of things. Right. It's the same. It's similar.
Yep.
So to me, it's no different.
And Farrah also said, or repeating the trauma that I heal from, which is even crazier.
There you go.
Especially when you tell a person like, yo, I don't like this. Please don't do that. This is what I've been through. Can we fix this, blah, blah, blah. And then you do the same exact shit, if not worse, deeper than that. That's a no-no for me. Dennis said, you can't be trusted. Laugh out loud. You still never answered my question. Shut up, Dennis. I don't even know what question you talk about. Yeah, you're writing so fast.
Call in 646-233-1302. Yeah, what's on your mind? You could talk about anything we've been speaking about. We spoke about the school shootings. We spoke about the ice cream, the Juneteenth ice cream. And we're talking about relationships and why men don't talk and open up to women. And
I feel like, and it's funny, didn't I say that to you early before I came? It was a question that I thought would have been cool for a topic, but I feel like
self-sabotage.
Yes, I feel like that's a huge reason. I know.
I don't ignore you.
I know you don't. I know you don't. I know you be listening and whatnot. But I honestly feel like that's a huge reason as to why both men and women self-sabotage their relationships, because you haven't healed, because you feel like not you feel like they deal with one person who they feel like is great and then find out that they're not. Then you don't even give yourself enough time to even heal, to get over that, to again start to find yourself and love yourself a little more, figure out how you could have been the problem. Because a lot of people, they say, oh, well, I broke up with such and such because he or because she. But do you have anything that you want to add to that list? Like, you're not going to hold accountability for nothing, you know what I mean? Because sometimes that'd be the case.
Right.
But then, on top of that, that's another reason why people go into situations already bad, like, I ain't trying to hear shit.
See, here's the thing. And I'm going to say this, and shout out to those that are listening, whether it be on the IG, Facebook, YouTube, whatever. I think as you get older,
right,
your criteria that you make your choices on need to be different. It needs to be different.
Yeah.
When I got married, I did not make the choice I made to marry who I'm with wasn't because of how they looked at all. Wasn't because of the body at all at the time when I got married. It was because how that person made me feel. Not physically, but how they made me feel emotionally.
Right.
How they treated me. Mm-hmm. Right? How compassionate they was to certain things I was dealing with. When you start changing your criteria and your criteria becomes less superficial, you will find someone that is truly your other half. Start picking people based on how they make you feel, how they treat you, right? And I'm not talking about that, the treatment you get from a representative, from the representative in the beginning.
Right.
How they treat you, how they handle you. Are they compassionate? Is it genuine? These are the things. This is the criteria you got to start basing your things on, and that's when I said, you know what? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to take that leap. You know, because once you base it on that, then you start to see everything totally different. Yeah. You start to see a lot of things different. Then you'll probably have longevity. Then you probably won't be in and out of situations. You know, then you probably won't have 11 baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 100.
No, it's true.
Because you making better choices because you got older. And the same thing with dudes. Like, even with dudes, it's not cool to be 40 plus and you dipping your thing in every bit of ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Every body stuff. You know, it's like, because even dudes get to a point to where it's, oh, man, enough is enough. I just want to find that one I could call mine.
Right.
And that, again, like the young lady was saying earlier from the clip, that true ride or die. I know we tired of that term, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
We can go to hell and back together, but we still going together. Mm-hmm. You feel me?
Yeah. Denise said, if I don't trust you, I'll deal with you with a long-handed spoon. When you're pointing your finger out to someone, you should be pointing the finger to yourself. Is this triggering something inside you?
Yeah. D, let me clap up for Denise.
Yeah, I always say that. I always say I'm going to trust you until I can't no more. Once I start seeing patterns, once I start seeing things that remind me of, you know, trauma, like Farrah said, like, you know, don't remind me of traumas that I went through, like whether it be with communication, you know, mannerisms, the way you talk to me, not listening, things like that. You know what I mean? Like I especially cannot stand like the tit for tat shit. Like, I do something so you get pissed off and then do it back.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Especially when.
How old are we?
When I did exactly. Especially when it wasn't intentionally done. You know what I mean? Like, if I do something that bothered you, or did something that was wrong, then your job after that is to say, listen, we got to talk about this. If you care about me enough to try to fix it, then the communication should be up to par.
You get a cheese it.
You and them cheeses making my tongue dry.
You get another cheese it.
Thank you.
Let me clap that up.
No, but it's true. I mean, my thing is, like, we're not kids. Like, we're grown. Why can't we sit down and communicate and you know what I mean? We should be learning one another so that we know what to do and what not to do. And that's not to say there's going to be perfection after that either.
Sadie said, Norm, I'm sure it helped that your wife is beautiful on the inside and outside. No, mainly.
Hey, Sadie.
Mainly on the inside. Mainly on the inside, man. Let me tell you something.
You're funny as hell too.
If I had met, no, I ain't even gonna put it out there like that. Never mind. But if I had met like Lizzo before I met Sandy, and she treated me the same way Sandy would have, whatever, like me and Lizzo, you know, if she would have accepted it, the proposal.
You strong.
I would rock with Lizzo. I'm saying I've gotten less superficial as I've gotten older. As I've gotten older, man, and you mature, it's like all that, whatever, you know, the IG models,
I never cared about that.
The Bernice Burgoses and all of them, it don't matter to me.
I never cared about
Don't matter to me.
You can ask anybody who knows me, like, yo, Akisa did not care. I didn't have no type of nothing. Like, I didn't have a pattern. I didn't have a
Sadie, good night, Sadie. We love you here,
night,
Sadie.
mamas. You know, I didn't care about none of that. I didn't care about the body.
Yeah, she
the
cool
face,
people.
None of that. I've always been treated as such. Like and it's even more crazy when you realize that and when you're in a relationship and you realize that the person that's what they're doing to you. You thinking like, oh, he loves me, this, that, and third, and then things start coming out like, oh shit, that's what you care about. Got you, heard you, sis.
And even the best husband or wife, not great all the time. They're not wonderful all the time.
Right.
You go through things. This is life. This is real life. You know what I'm saying? And you go through things. Nobody's perfect, but you have to find somebody that's perfect for what you need, for what you want, and that's the thing with it. That's the thing with it. But again, we gotta learn to make better choices. Period.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Period. Stop basing it on, if you look, ladies, if you're looking for Denzel and the dude with the 6 figures and with the nice whip, and if you're still looking for that at a certain age, then you're setting yourself up. That's all I'm saying. Because 9 times out of 10, most dudes like that feel like they don't need nobody. A lot of dudes like that. Not saying all of them, but a lot of dudes like that feel they don't need nobody. And you're going to be constantly have to kiss their ass to enjoy any part of them. I'm telling you, I've seen it.
Nobody else on someone too.
But I've seen it.
Yep. Good night, Dennis. Yeah, he said, hey, Tia. Tia said, this is good. Dennis said, yeah, that shit is corny. That tit for tat is a red flag. He said, I got to take it down. Love y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt. Well, it's about that time anyway. But we did want to play a little game. You want to play it now or you want to save it next week? Huh?
I got time. Where we going?
All right, let's do it. So tell everybody about the game.
Oh, Lord. Well, we have a list, right?
Yes.
So we wanted to lighten the mood. So we figured
let's lighten the mood. Let's have some fun.
Yes. We're going to play a little truth or dare. And I think we got some questions. Dynamite! Some truth or dare questions that we're going to roll with.
Truth or dare?
Lord help us, yeah.
Now, how does truth or dare work? Just explain it for
truth
those.
Truth or dare. You ask the person truth or dare. The person chooses if you. So basically, if I ask you truth or dare.
So y'all play too.
Yeah.
Y'all put it in the comment section too.
Truth or dare, and if you say truth, I have to ask you a question that you have to tell the truth about.
All right, first one.
If I say dare, I dare you to do something.
Yeah, we ain't doing too many dares tonight. Right? We'll do the truth.
Okay.
All right. So here's the first one. The first one is, when was the last time you lied?
When was the last time I lied?
Be honest.
Shit, 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Yep. 2 days ago. I mean, it wasn't anybody that I love that I know. It was somebody in the street that was asked. I didn't feel like talking. I was just trying to be nice about it, and he was like, "Oh, can you stop me?" And I was like, "I said I'm rushing. I gotta go get my kids." I said something like that, but it was a lie. I wasn't in a rush. I was just going to the store to go get some cheese doodles. But a fib is a fib, right? So There you go. Yeah.
That same question goes to y'all. When was the last time
y'all lied? And go on and tell the truth.
Yeah, when was the last time y'all lied? Denise, come on, Vereen.
Farrah's stupid. Stop too big to be doing theirs.
Last time I lied, honestly, was to this guy that always begs for money around my block called Bucket Man. So Bucket Man came up. He was like,
Bucket Man.
He was like, hey, what's up there, buddy? You got 65 cents? He's like, you got 65 cents? I can have it. I was like, man, listen, I ain't got it, bruh. I wish I did have 65 cents, and I just kept it moving.
And what'd you do? You went after that to go to the store and go get you some snacks?
I just came from out the liquor store.
I was just gonna say
so I had 65 cents.
I wasn't gonna play with you,
but I wasn't gonna give him 65 cents. So that was the last time I actually lied. But
wait, my niece said last week. What you lied about, Nana? She said she lied last week. Facebook quiet. Look at y'all.
Denise,
y'all just be telling the truth all day, huh?
Yeah. I want y'all to be honest.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on to the next one while we waiting for y'all to put in when was the last time y'all lied.
Okay.
Next one is, when was the last time you cried?
Shit. Today. I've been crying every day for the past 2 months.
Can we ask why you cried today?
Why I cried today? Because I saw My granddaughter's sonogram picture. My daughter just hit 8 months, and she had her prenatal appointment today. I couldn't go because I had to wait for Pop to come home from school. But she called me and showed me when she came home. She sent it to me or whatever. But it was her, like, the sonogram of her face, and she's just so big. Like, she's ready. She coming. But it was just the way she looked. She was just so beautiful. And that, I waited till she walked out the room and I started bawling.
Honestly, I think the last time I actually cried was just recently watching the news. I think it was yesterday, because I saw they showed the little girl.
Yeah.
And the mom and everything and stuff like that. And the dad was talking about his little girl that got shot. And then they actually had to do a DNA to even know it was her.
Oh my God.
So that's how much damage that the bullet did. Dude didn't care, Dude didn't have any type of heart. But that was the last time I cried, I think yesterday. Like, I teared up. I teared up from that.
Oh, well, yeah, I've been crying for months.
Yeah, it wasn't like boo-hoo, but it was... that's
like,
the last
probably
time I cried.
every other few days for the past, like, 2 months. But, the most recent one was today. Happy tears, though.
Denise says she thinking.
She said, my widow cousin. He's 6, come on. Wait, what you said?
Next one.
So Farrah said the other day, Cairo asked me where the baby was going to come out. And I said, it's going to rain when he's ready, and Jesus bring him down on a rainbow and put him in his crib. Farrah, you stupid. I can't with you. She said, he's 6, come on. My niece said yesterday when I read that the 11-year-old saw her best friend get shot, and I just said that she put her friend's blood on her to make it seem like she was dead so that the man, wouldn't kill her. That broke me. I saw that today, and it tore me up on the train coming over here.
That's crazy.
It's been a sad time.
Facts.
For the past few years now.
Ready for the next one?
Denise said today, cried of gratefulness going on in my life. Yesterday, watching the coach and his emotional cries for gun control.
Oh, yeah, that was deep.
Yeah.
What's your biggest fear?
Oof.
What is your biggest fear?
My biggest fear is leaving this earth without accomplishing everything that I'm supposed to accomplish. On top of whatever accomplishments and work that I still have to do, not seeing my grandkids have kids. You know what I mean? Like, just not seeing my family grow to its fullest potential, to where I know we should be. We're in a way much better place than we were, a minute ago. So I'm happy about that. But, yeah, I think my biggest fear is death. And they said that you're not supposed to fear death because, for whatever obvious reasons. But that scares me.
Well, I would say that's my biggest fear. My biggest fear is dying alone.
Oh, that part.
That's my biggest fear, dying alone without family around or friends.
Mm-hmm.
That's my biggest, because when my father left, he waited for me to get to the hospital. He waited for my brother and my sister, and the 3 of us was there. And he passed. No, wait a minute. Sorry. It was my mother, my sister, and myself. He waited for the 3 of us to get there. My brother Eric didn't get there yet.
Oh, man.
And he passed, and he reached out to me, right, and then he died. He reached out to me. But he didn't die alone.
Right.
So there was some comfort in that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That my father didn't die alone. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to die in an empty room, an empty space,
and nobody's
around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. I have so many fears.
That's my biggest fear.
One. Yeah, I have a lot, but we'll just leave it at that one.
One more?
Yeah, we said we are going to keep it light, but damn it, you're making me emotional.
These are some deep ones. Hey, this came from
you.
What's your biggest fantasy? Your biggest fantasy?
Child? Can we even, is this PG-13?
What's your fantasy?
Fantasy.
All right.
My biggest fantasy, honestly, is what we just talked about. Just for my family just to be happy and for me to be in a nurturing, loving, respectable, fun, spicy, anything great that you could think of type of relationship where I got him, he got me, and that's all that matters. And I've a fantasy for me is to like just truly find like happiness. Complete happiness on both ends. That I can make that person happy and he feels the same way about me. I'm trying to keep it clean because, you said fantasy, but we didn't say what type of fantasy. So to do everything that I could possibly imagine with my best friend and be good in that.
You know what my biggest fantasy is? To rock on a big stage, and I'm DJing for a 90s group. I'm not even saying that because you're here. Like I'm actually.
You've been always said that.
Yeah, I said, but I'm DJing for a 90s group, but the whole set, their whole set is DJ driven. You know what I'm saying? Their whole set, and I'm rocking it, the tunes back and forth, whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm that dude. Like I like old school stuff, but that's my biggest fantasy. Yeah. In front of a big crowd to rock a set for a 90s group. That's dope. So we got to make that happen. Aww. If anybody know any 90s groups, give me the
You are so stupid. Shut up. So dumb. Wait, so Denise says she gets emotional. I get emotional. I cry watching. Girl, me too. Did you see Ozark?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, man, that was deep. The way that craziness. She said, I fear how I would leave this earth. Yes. Same for me, Norm. She said, living on top of the world with my family, true love, true love and be a blessing to many.
Yes. Yes. Let me clap that up. Yeah. Y'all deep. Y'all deep.
Farrah said to have this baby before his due date. And my niece said to overcome my shyness and sing anywhere. Yeah, that's always been a fear of hers. We're going to work on
that. This one. Uh-oh. Do you have any fetishes?
Oh, shit.
Just name one. Don't name all 50 of them.
I don't have a lot. I don't have 50 fetishes. I just have one.
What's that?
Can I say it?
Yeah, you could. You could clean it up, but you could say it.
I don't know if I can clean it up.
Say it. Oral?
Oral, yes, but giving, not receiving.
That's your fantasy, giving?
It's not a fantasy. It's a fetish. Like I love and enjoy, and I love and I want to do it. You gonna use every sound in there now?
Boo! You suck.
Literally.
What? Your ass. Yeah.
All right.
Oh my God. I need some air in here. Okay, I mean, shit, your ass, yeah, that's a bit of a thing.
My fetish is I like feet, women, pretty feet.
Oh, you got a foot fetish?
Pretty, I do.
Really?
Like.
Oh, you weirdo.
Yeah, I'm saying like when the toes is done. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Like when the toes is probably done.
But you're not one of these. Wait, you're not one of these guys, right? That likes to. That's the stupidest shit I ever seen in my life. You know what that is?
Yeah, I know what you do.
Okay.
She actually did it.
No,
I ain't talking about like that. But like that's to me, okay. Just like, no, listen. There's men that like boobs. There's men that like the butt. I like the feet. Like the feet turn me on just as much as the butt. Like when they're nicely.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, she got nice feet. She take care of her hair and that. That's
Yeah. Well, I'll say my one because I have one that's like kind of tied up. It's
and listen, if you massaging. I'm just saying, ain't no love lost if they crusty.
But we're gonna need you to fix that up.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, they crusty not done. I'm just saying, ain't no love lost. I'm just saying that's like a light fet. That's a fetish. And also too, what else? When we're kissing, I love when a woman sucks on my bottom lip. That's a fetish.
Man.
That's a fetish.
Yeah, man.
It's funny, a lot of people don't know that, but you know what I'm saying? But when kissing, like when she suck on my lip, oh man, that's
kissing is a thing. But for me, is that what I mentioned? But I also love massaging.
Because women be like, "No, you got them big lips." So
Lord Jesus.
No, I'm saying
don't say women be like. What you mean women say?
No.
I'm saying before. I know. I'm
I had a life before.
We know.
Jesus.
It's a joke.
Lord of mercy.
Lord of mercy. Yeah, and I love massaging. Sensual massage, and then
All right, come on with it, Denise.
Yeah.
Come on with the fetish.
She said fetish.
Right now, if you just joining us, we're doing truth or dare.
Yeah.
And we're allowing y'all to play
yes,
along
Farrah.
with us.
See, he only said name one, but that's another one.
What
she
she
said
say?
she likes being choked, which is yes, that's great. I love that. Yes, and she likes getting her hair pulled. Hair pulled too. Yeah. Well, when the wig is not on, you know what I'm saying? You might get a little surprised, but yeah, man, the choking, that choking. Oof, Lord.
Moving along.
Is the weekend coming?
Moving along.
Wait. Sharu said, ask him what's his favorite polish. Touching booty.
My favorite polish?
Yes.
I really don't, but I do like the white.
As far as color, right?
I
Sharu?
like the white and I like red.
You like red? Okay.
I like white or red.
Okay.
Either one.
And hey Emmanuel, he said I like girls with what does that say? Extensions in their hair, bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair. You a fool.
Yeah.
You are a fool.
All right, yep. We gonna do the next one?
Yes.
All right, so the next one is what's something you're glad
Somebody
got a call.
calling.
Caller for the 908. State your name when you call it from. You on the Storm Warning Show. What's good? Caller?
Storm.
Yo, what's good?
All right, what's good, baby? Doing your thing. Okay, much love. Okay, from Bullock and family and the band and everybody else.
Oh, salute. Peace and blessings, man.
Yes, man. You know, we following you, brother. You know, we so proud of you, you know, with everything you're doing and what you do, bro. And we send love and blessings, my brother.
Thanks for calling in, family. Appreciate you.
Okay, family. We'll talk.
All right, definitely.
All right, peace.
Peace. That was a nice love call, man.
Aw.
I like that. Salute.
Oh, wait, Denise answered. She said, yeah, Denise, I agree.
Denise
She
said
said
what?
massage and kissing. Yes.
All
See,
right.
I got my list is too long.
So the next question is, what's something you're glad your mom doesn't know about you or didn't know about you? What's something you're glad your mom didn't know about you?
I'm sorry, mommy.
She the freak of the week. She the freak of the week. She the freak of the week.
Shut the hell up. My mother's up there like this. No, I'm your best.
Something about the music got into my pants. Go ahead.
Damn. I'm gonna have to say. Honestly, wait. The question was something that you're glad that your mother didn't know about you. That as much as I have qualities of my beautiful mother, my beautiful, gentle mother.
Okay.
I was very much, and I'm still very much my daddy's child.
That's what's up.
I'm saying everybody. My father's a little bit of a hoe. I'm not saying that I was or that I am, but like you said, like I think the freaky side or whatever had to come from somewhere. You know what I mean? That there was a side of me that I knew was in there a long, long time ago.
Right.
Way before I should have known. And I feel like, I think she probably would have been like, girl, what the hell? Or maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. I didn't really know my mother's, sensual side. I know she was very like, she wanted to be in love and all these good things, but I didn't see my mother like that. You know what I mean? She wasn't a prude by any means, but I just never saw that side of her. But I think if she probably would have seen the type of things that I like and that I'm into or that drive me, she'd be like, what in God's name did I do? I blame you, Johnny. I blame my father. I'm sorry. Sorry, mommy, but yes.
Hey, that's a hard one for me.
I am daddy's
I'm
girl.
glad my mother doesn't know about me. I don't think she saw my side when people really make me mad. When somebody really makes me mad.
Yeah.
She never saw that side, so I'm glad she never saw that side.
Okay. Freak nasty. Yep. Nah, when I'm single, I'm mixed with hoe. I can't.
Next question. All right, we're gonna finish this one. Okay. Remember, truth or dare? Have you ever cheated on someone?
Yes.
All right. Yeah.
And not for nothing, this going back to what I said earlier, how I said I hate tit for tat, but that's when I was younger and I didn't,
Damn,
whatever. It was tit for tat.
I'm like 50-something, so yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm 45. Like, I did it because I knew that he did it, and he thought that I didn't know, and that he was doing it, and I was just pissed off. Like, okay, I got options too, and guess what, buddy?
If somebody say no, you gonna have to explain yourself.
What?
If somebody say
somebody
no,
said that they never cheated?
Yeah, somebody say no. Let me see.
I mean, you'd be surprised. Some
Let
people
me
don't
see.
cheat. But I did. It was for the wrong reasons, but I did.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go to the next one.
Okay.
That was real quick. Everybody answered that.
Wait, did you
quick.
answer that?
Yeah. I said
Oh, you said yes. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I was in my 20s.
Farrah said yes.
What's the worst thing you ever done? What's the worst thing you've ever done?
The worst thing I've ever done?
Worst thing I ever done was at the Million Man March. It was supposed to be a nice, harmonious day of atonement for black men, whatever. And the dude that gave us a ride there and a ride back, on the way back, I slapped him in the car in the back seat. He said something about my mother, and he had the limo and everything. It was a day of atonement. It was supposed to be a positive day. and I slapped him like across the seat.
Well, he deserved it. I'd be like, you started.
We on the way back,
my
we was drinking wine. Oh, we had a good day. Then something came out. Forgot what he was talking. He was like, "Oh, your mother such." And I just crossed and pow. And we was in D.C. He wanted me to get out. I was like, and I'm not getting out your car either. After I slapped him.
Damn.
But I always felt bad about that. And when I seen him years later at a Walgreens, and I seen him, and I went up and I apologized to him, and I told him I was sorry about that, and I was like, listen, if you want to slap me back, just go ahead and slap me back.
Hey, did he?
Nah. Nah. We hugged it up. Grown men, we grown men. We hugged it up, and we cool. We cool to this day. But I think that was one of the worst things because I felt bad because it was supposed to be such a positive day, and I ended up slapping him. I felt kind of Will Smithish.
Yo, I really can't do.
I'm being honest.
Oh God, Jesus.
Talk about my mama like that.
I can't think about the worst thing I've ever done. To be honest, I don't know.
Denise said revenge cheat back in the day.
Back in the day. Ooh.
Wow, I can't see it. Oh, she said back in the day though.
Denise a whippersnapper.
Yeah.
Let me find out, D.
Seemed like such a sweetheart.
She is, but listen, we've all lived.
Y'all got your wild side.
Oh yeah.
Got your wild side. You ready for the next one? Are you still
Yeah.
trying to think of that one?
I'm still thinking.
The worst thing you ever done?
I think the worst thing one that I can think of right now is taking the person back to where I lived at to be with the person in the house where I was staying at with the person that I was with that I knew was cheating on me, so I cheated back and I did it in the house. That's terrible.
Terrible.
That's terrible.
See, we said it at the same time. That's terrible.
I've grown. Sheesh.
Okay, what's a secret you've never told anyone? Now tell all of us. What's a secret you've never told anyone? This is truth or dare. What's a secret you've never told anyone?
It's not truth or dare. That's truth. The dare is
Truth.
you. Oh, this is the object now. If I refuse, you're supposed to ask me truth or dare. If I don't want to answer
Truth
that
or dare?
question, I can say I'm gonna take a dare.
Truth or dare?
Dare.
You want a secret? I dare you. I dare you to take off your wig during the show.
Who said I got a damn wig on?
I dare you to take off your hat.
You are wilding.
See?
You are wilding.
Truth or dare?
I'll answer the damn question.
All right, go ahead. See?
You ain't messing with me today. I'm gonna answer the question. You hear this shit? Talk about take off your wig. That's that bullshit. Because you knew I wasn't gonna do that shit.
I knew you wasn't.
Denise, he ain't shit. You see this, right? A secret that I've never told anybody. A secret.
I meant to say your hat, not your wig. But anyway.
If you said my hat, I would
No,
take
I
my
said
hat
I meant
off.
to say, but I didn't say it.
I'll take my hat off, but I'm not taking everything else off. Secret.
Taking too long.
'Cause I have a lot of secrets. Secret on my funny. I guess I'll go with I held up a McDonald's bathroom line for like almost 45 minutes because I was in there getting the Oochie Coochie La 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 on. And it was kids waiting, old people waiting. People about to pee on themselves, and I was in there. And then I came out and acted like I was sick. Like we acted like I was sick and that he was helping me. Kind of was sick. I had a, had a little twitch he was helping me with. And it was a mad long line. Like the security guard came banging. I came out like, oh no, my stomach was hurting. I'm so sorry, y'all. I wasn't sick. I was doing things.
Secret? Let's see. I'll do a truth on that.
I got way too many.
I dressed up as Batman one time.
Where's this going?
And me and the person I was with at the time, we did it outside in a parking lot, and I was Batman.
You was dressed up as Batman? I cannot unsee this. Thank you.
Yeah, but she was a villain.
Who the hell was she?
Huh?
The Penguin?
She had this little mask. Her costume wasn't as detailed as mine, but I was Batman, but she was a villain.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but the secret part is that we got caught by firemen because it was by the fire station. Oh, God. And he just yelled out. He said, "Hey, Batman!" Batman! He was like, "Get away from that car!" Started yelling.
Not Batman.
And there was a fence, so like I ran. I'm like trying to pull up my utility belt. I'm trying to pull up my utility belt.
I can't with the visual.
And I bounced.
Wait.
Yeah, that's a secret. Okay.
You said you once got big. I did. Well, it wasn't a Burger King bathroom. Was
Moving on.
Yes, please.
Glad it's late.
I got too many secrets.
Do you have a hidden talent? Do you have a hidden talent that nobody knows about?
Yes.
What's that?
Well, some people know about it. I can fix things.
Could you?
I can fix anything.
Really?
Yeah. Like I just recently fixed the plumbing in my bathroom because my bathroom sink was stopped up.
Mm-hmm.
My brother witnessed it. And when I was little, I used to always fix like speakers, and if the TV was getting fuzzy and messed up, I would go behind the TV, open it, and like move it around and see which wires was the problem, and then go splice them and put them back together. I'm pretty handy. I'm handy-mandy.
All right. My hidden talent is I could put any amount of coins on my elbow and catch them.
What?
It's my hidden talent.
You said
I almost could put anything on my elbow and catch it.
From here?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like this. I ain't gonna be able to do it now because I'm talking about
I know it's gonna make you feel look stupid.
So this is my inhaler, right?
Uh-huh.
So I put it up here.
Okay. Right. Damn, Spidey! That was kind of impressive.
That's my hidden talent. It could be anything that could fit on my elbow, and I catch it.
So you was just catching titties on your elbow back in the day? just catching the
That's my hidden talent.
That is hilarious.
Ta-da!
Wow, okay. Hi, Tansy. My niece says she can sing and act, and yes, she can. Got busy in she said got busy in Central Park, then got chased by raccoons. By raccoons, though. Yo. I'm geeking.
All right, we're going to do one more?
Tansy said catching tits on your elbow.
We're going to do one more?
Sure.
All right, last one, y'all.
Make it a good one.
Who was your first celebrity crush?
Oh, everybody knows. Oh,
who was your first celebrity crush?
First celebrity crush. Damn, that means I was young. I was a kid then. It has to be Ricky and Johnny from Menudo.
Really?
That was my first concert. That was the.
Ooh, you suck.
It wasn't. Yo, it was. I was a kid. You said first celebrity, so first celebrity was when I first started noticing. You know, like.
You know what mine was?
Who?
Joni from Happy Days.
Joni?
Yes.
You know who else I had a crush on when I was young? Joe. What was that? That was your car. You better go check your car. I just heard a beep. Didn't you just lock the door? Lord Jesus, somebody done broken the car. The Dominican cop on New York Undercover. The Dominican cop? Which one? Not, what you call it? What was the Spanish cop on New York Undercover, Norm? What's his name? Michael De Lorenzo?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Lorenzo something.
He was Dominican or he's Puerto Rican. I mean, either way. Wait, what? R. Kelly, Papi knew when I was 1 year old. Used to throw myself in the playpen when his videos came on. Lord Jesus. Well, thank God we kept her in the playpen because we see where that took him. Cheryl said J Boog from B2K.
Really?
Yeah, that's what she said from B2K.
Wow. So, yeah, mine was Joni from the Happy Days.
Yeah, but you know who else I had a crush on? But see, this is back in the day when I didn't know anything about gay, bisexual, none of that stuff. But I had a crazy crush on Jo from The Facts of Life. I thought she was the cutest thing on earth.
I had a crush on her, but it wasn't my
Milano.
first. But it wasn't my first.
Yeah, but my first was
I think
Ricky
my first
and Johnny.
was Joni.
Yeah.
And then I moved on to Kim Fields from Tootie.
Tootie, yeah. But I think as a grown adult, like not a grown adult, but like an older kid, I also had a big crush on Marvin Gaye.
Yeah.
I thought he was so handsome. And Harry Belafonte, because he liked my dad. I thought he was so handsome.
Yeah.
But yeah, my first crush was Johnny and Don't You Boo Me Again from Menudo.
Yeah, my current one.
They were cuties.
My current ones is Garcelle.
We know.
Bouvet and Rosario Dawson.
You gonna stop looking at my girl? Don't do that.
Yeah.
But you know, mine is gonna forever be Denzel Washington.
Yeah, and Sandy got I forgot the football player named Ray something. The football
Ray
player.
Rice?
Ray something. I don't know, but it's Ray something.
Okay.
And she got his book and everything.
Really?
Book and this, that. When she first came to live with me, I'm like, you're gonna sell that book.
You know what?
You better put that book away. I'm gonna sell it.
I can't do. Yeah, I always love me some Denzel. He's never going away. Denise said Jermaine Jackson. The old Jermaine or the new Sharpie Jermaine, Denise? Because the new one looked crazy. God damn. Jermaine looked fucking crazy. Emmanuel said
God.
Alyssa Milano was dope. Yes, she was.
Yeah, she was. She was.
Yes.
We talking. If you just joining us,
And my niece's boyfriend said Megan Good.
Yeah, Megan? Yeah, everybody. Yeah, Megan. I think everybody was in and out with a crush with her. Yeah. Megan Good. Yeah.
And Sanaa Lathan was one of my favorites. I just don't like her thumbs.
Yeah.
She got weird looking thumbs.
Yeah, my latest musical crush, honestly, is Shinseya.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I have a lot of
every song she made though is about her for JJ. So it's
that's why you like her.
Nah. But I'm like, come on now, like she got skills. Like every song you making got to be about your JJ.
Well, a lot of the music now is driven on that, and it's what people like. She said, "Little Jermaine, the old one." Yes, I mean, there's a lot of flavor out there right now. I like Lucky Day. Lucky Day is a little chocolate, cute little thing. And then, yeah.
All right.
I don't know. It's a lot of people that are cuties and whatever. But
well, it's about that time.
Yes, sir.
We glad y'all joined us.
Yes.
We had fun.
She got weird thumbs, Emmanuel. You ever saw Sanaa Lathan's thumbs?
Nah, I never saw her thumbs.
You gotta look at her thumbs. She's gorgeous. I always thought she was so dope, but she got these She got these little Donkey Kong looking little
thumbs.
Yeah, her thumbs are weird. Like they're just like the shape of the bone. It's something. It gives me the skeeves. I don't look at her thumbs. I just look at her face. She's beautiful.
So, question.
Yes.
Do you know how to cook?
I cook my ass off, yes.
Do you know how to make beef hot dogs?
No.
You don't know how to make beef hot dogs?
Beef hot dogs? I've never made I've eaten hot dogs, but I don't know.
Do you know how to cook them?
Yes.
Good.
Oh, you mean I misunderstood that. I thought you meant like to create like yeah.
Okay.
Why?
That's what you're making when we leave here.
You know what?
I set her up. Yes.
That was such a setup.
Yes,
like,
I want two.
Wow.
Set up.
They need to start selling Grace Papaya hot dogs like in the stores. Those are my only hot dogs
I don't know what they need to start selling, but I know
that's what you're trying to eat.
I know what I want to eat when I get home.
You fat. I can't.
Listen.
Eat my jalapeno poppers.
Shoot, Sandy up. She gonna be like, make me one too.
I'm missing a hot
Keep some
dog.
cooking.
Get the cooking.
All
I
right,
will
y'all.
cook something. Nah, hot dog ain't cooking nothing. That's
Listen,
not cooking.
we thank everybody for joining us.
Yes,
Storm
we do.
Warning Show. Next Thursday, I'll be in Cali next Thursday, but we'll be back the following Thursday. All right, be back the following Thursday. Next week, I'll be in Cali.
Yes.
So I want to thank everybody for joining us. And again, the show's never about us. It's always about you.
Porque tú eres.
Because
Tú eres.
you are
The next
best
kept
secret. Peace. We out of here.
You're my little secret.
This is the Storm Warning Show. Let's go. You're listening to the Storm Warning Show at BKS1Radio.com. You're listening to the Storm Warning Show at BKS1Radio.com. BKS1.
Shout out to Julius. Oh, real quick. Monday is Memorial Day, right? So if you know us and you know where we live, whatever you're invited to our Memorial Day little cookout in the backyard. All right. But you got to hit us up and let us know you're coming. All right. Denise, you already know you invited.
The Storm Warning Show.